When I was admitted into this hospital, I had several encounters that I could not forget. This hospital really looked old, in my opinion. The hospital is near Queenstown, and that may explain why, since Queenstown itself appeared quite old. The only reason I was admitted there was because my all family were admitted there, and it has sort of become our family hospital. I had to remove a growth on my face, and after surgery, it got infected and blah blah. And I was warded for almost a week. The first 2 nights were okay, and the paranormal stuff only began on the third night. There was this old lady beside me, and when I was admitted, her family her family members did say that she was demented. Therefore, she was spouting nonsense most of the time. But it was entertaining. She always think that I was her daughter and often called me by her daughter's name. Although she said things that didn't make much sense. She said this on the third night that scared the shit out of me. Let's use a fake name, Rose, so that I won't expose her daughter's real name. Rose, ask that lady to stop staring at me. I am scared, she said to me while pointing across the bed. However, the bed was empty. Although I ignored it at first, she started shrieking more often. I called the nurse and she covered the bed area with the curtains and she stopped. The next day, the same thing happened, but this time it's scarier. Instead of pointing out to the bed opposite to her, she pointed to the chair beside me. I still chose to ignore, but I definitely felt the chills. On the fifth day, the old lady was discharged, and I was alone in the ward, of course, with the nurses. Then the final incident took place. While I was just lying around doing my thing, I noticed something moving outside the window area. Something moving back and forth. When I turned, I saw this white cloth on the tree outside. It was just a cloth and no hair or facial features visible. Obviously, I knew that wasn't just a normal cloth, but I chose to stare at it for a while and suddenly it just flew up. I turned my body to face the other side instead to avoid looking at that tree. The night went by and I woke up facing the window in the middle of the night. I swear when I say that the white cloth was now hanging outside my window from the top. I tried to turn my body, but somehow I could not so I just shut my eyes and I recited some prayers. Eventually I fell asleep, and at that point in time I sort of wished the grandma was still there. Thankfully, there were more people who admitted into the ward that day, but that cloth was not something ordinary.